Hello there. So I was gonna check the course out for Wednesday, which is the Swedish the SZR Winter Race Series, race number 6 or 7, I think 7. But can't ride in New York today, so I'm on the Watopia course. You can all use, they have 2 worlds open on different days. So today you can ride in Innsbruck, which was like the UCI champs last year. So they have a race course there, or some loops there, and Watopia, which is the first world they ever made. And then there's New York, and then there's Richmond, and then you got yeah, there might be one more. Anyway, so I can't ride New York, which is where Wednesday is going to be. I'm going to ride the I'm riding on the figure 8 in Watopia, which is going to be the Swedish champs in 1 week. And so I've been on and off sick this week, so I'm hoping I'm full blast for Wednesday, if not at least for next Sunday, because I want to see if I can hang. So I actually did this a couple of days ago as well on a test stream. Keeping an eye on my fire. We're doing grillkorv in a little while, so I got the community fire going out there so we can grill. But yeah, so I'm just cruising along. Easy ride today, but I'll have a look at this course again. Got a pretty good idea. It's mostly flat. Got short little hills. One of them's when you come out of this tunnel, and then you got the Zwift Calm, which has, what I figured, 400 or 500 meters between 7 and 10%, maybe between 6 and 10%. And then after that, it sort of undulates. So there's a few spots where it can get extra hard on this course, but I think it's going to be a big bunch that I was able to hang on. I doubt there'll be any successful breakaways, and it will come down to a big bunch sprint. So we'll see if my prediction's right. So I got a power up feather here now. So I'll use that on this little ramp at the end of the tunnel. A lot more people out today. Get in behind a little group here, maybe. That's a pretty big tree. Husband. Anyway, it's nice and flat. That little ramp comes right around this corner here. So we're at 3.4 into my ride, 3.5 into my ride, and now the ramp begins. So I'll take my power up. You can see it. Get it 15 seconds on a featherweight. I think it decreases your weight by 30% for 15 seconds. So I'm not just helps you on a hill, especially if you go full power. So I'm just gonna see what my wife's doing here. Yeah, so anyway, that was a short little hill out of the tunnel, but now then you hit this gravel section, which I think makes it harder to draft. It's like going up a little hill, really, so you could get a gap on that. That could be hard here, like if they go up that hill hard and then keep the pace on over the gravel. You can spread the group out pretty good. Jeez, guy's just blowing by me today. Just following the map a little bit. See, now it sort of snakes back and forth. And you just go on, yeah, it's basically flat though. A slight cold too. So good. A lesson to you all. I thought I was over being sick, which was real quick 3-day magsjuk, so stomach flu or something. But then I decided, feeling pretty good, to race Wednesday, which was, I felt good for a whole day before. The Tuesday I felt good, decided to race a Wednesday, was weak, was useless. Then started feeling not so great Thursday, Friday. Went for a little swim on Saturday because it felt good enough to swim, easy. Then today, yesterday afternoon and today, Sunday, not feeling so flash again. So if I was one of my own athletes, I would have said, don't do the race, take a couple extra days easy or off, get rid of the sickness completely. But yeah, I need someone telling me that as well. So apparently I do. Okay, so we've gone past that snaky bit on the map, you see it there. And now we're going over the bridge. So it's over a little, I guess it's a river. And soon after this, we'll start the Zwift Calm. Which is 2.4 Ks and only average of 2.0, but it's really that first 500 meters of it that's more like 6 to 10%. Starts right here. So stays fairly flat for a bit. So now we're into 4%. 5. At 7.4 it started to go up. 5%, 7.6 Ks, that's 200 meters. 6%. 8%. This is gonna hurt on race day. Do this 4 times, twice in each direction. 7.7 Ks, still 7%. Now down to 6. 5. And looks like it's about to flatten out. 4. Down to, yeah, so we go downhill. So it's like 500 meters, and mostly 5-6%. Peaks out around 8, but it's a long enough hill that's going to hurt quite a lot. At an easy pace, it's like a minute 30, minute 40 for that bit. But now see, they would go right back into 3-4%, and then flattens out again. So it's going to be minute 30, really hard effort to stay in the group. and then it flattens out, but it will undulate for another few Ks. So if you successfully, yeah, it's going to hurt longer, especially if you're at the back of that group. Guys will get up that hill and keep pushing because they know it goes up and down again. We got 3% again, which if you have a gap or the group is spread out, you can keep the pressure on and burn out your competitor's legs there. Or here, it's still going to keep going. So back up to 4. Like I say, it just undulates here after that main hill. It undulates until the calm's up at 2.4 Ks, so another 1 kilometer. Flat again now. So if you're just using power meter, you really got to watch the road. You can kind of see when it's up and down, and really watch the top right window what the percentage is, because you don't get the signal from the trainer. You need to accelerate yourself. Maybe switch to a little harder gear, simulate a hill. It's flat now, a little bit down, and then into the finish of the calm. That's probably the hardest section of the course. Yeah, ramps back up a little bit here towards the end. But if any real action happens, that's probably where it's going to be. Got 4 shots at that. So the big riders are going to be pounding that. And there's no categories for the Swedish champ, so it's going to be several hundred guys, I think, and all starting as one big bunch. It will lean out pretty quick after when we go over that. So now you got a bit of a down. You can let it spin if you want. Just, I think the best way to do these short steeper downhills is watch the speed, watch the riders around you, accelerate just a little if you're falling off the group. Keep the speed up, and then watch when it flattens out. If any of these hills flattens out or goes like this quickly, like there, went down to 3%, it's good to hit the gas real quick if you can time it there. And now you're back to 0, so then you want to be on the pedals again. Anytime it flattens out to close to 0, you really got to respond and be back on the gas. Okay. It's not in here, babes.